Hare Krishna. We have commonly heard about Dasa Avataras. Lord Krishna's incarnation is also known as Purna Avatara. Purna Avatara means he exhibited all different kinds of relationship that the living entity can have with God. There are 5 relationships, primary relationships that one can have, the living entities can have with God. Shantarasa, Dasyarasa, Sakyarasa, Vatsalyarasa and Madhuryarasa. Shantarasa is appreciation of the greatness of the Lord, greatness of His energy, His great strength and His extraordinary power. All this is just an appreciation is a relationship with God. That's the first level of bhakti. Then there is Dasyarasa, where the living entity relates with the Lord as his servant, just like Hanuman. Then there is Sakyarasa, where the living entity can relate with God as his friend. There is also the relationship of Yashodamaya, Nanda Maharaj, where God becomes the son, Vatsalyarasa. And there is the Madhuryarasa, where the Lord exchanges conjugal rasas with the gopis. You will see that none of the avatars have exhibited all aspects that Krishna exhibited. Just like Lord Ramachandra, when he came, he followed the Ekapatni Vrata. So many, great rishis were so attracted to the beauty of Lord Ramachandra that they prayed that sometime we want to have a conjugal kind of relationship with you. And Krishna, when he appeared in this incarnation, he married all those 16,000 princesses who were kidnapped by an asura. But actually they were all great rishis. So, Krishna exhibited the entire panorama of relationship that is possible between God and the living entity. Apart from that, the Lord is also known as Shad Aishwarya Bhagavan, the one who is possessing all opulences. Infinite beauty, infinite power, infinite wealth, knowledge, fame, and renunciation. All this the Lord exhibited as Krishna. All these opulences were exhibited by the Lord. In different incarnations, sometimes the Lord's extraordinary strength alone is manifest. For instance, as Narasimha, he showed his extraordinary power to kill Hiranyakashipu. In the same way, all the avatars, if you see, there is one particular aspect of the Shad Aishwarya which is amplified in that Leela. So in this, from both this perspective, Purna Leela Avatara and also the exhibition of all his qualities, Just like you see the renunciation. Krishna was in the midst of, rasa dance. Suddenly he disappeared. So it's a greatest renunciation. So God has all these qualities in unlimited quantity. We are also living entities. That is the reason we are also attracted to beauty, power, wealth, knowledge, renunciation, strength. We are also attracted. But God is a source of all these things. He is the limitless source of all these things. Therefore, He is called Bhagavan, one who possesses all these opulences. And Krishna's appearance is extraordinary because you get to see Krishna exhibiting all these aspects. Therefore, Krishna is also known as Adi Purusha, Govindam Adi Purusham. And it's not that other avatars are all his expansions. Just like Srila Prabhupada explained, what is the difference between, Lord Ramachandra and Krishna? Prabhupada said, see, in different situations, God decides to manifest different leelas. That's the difference. But it's the same God. And Prabhupada gave an example. Just like the Prime Minister. In the office, he's in a particular mood. The same Prime Minister, when he goes home, he'll play with his grandchildren. So, Krishna's avatara is total exposure of who is God. It is not that God is to be always seen with awe and reverence. God is amenable to all kinds of love beyond awe and reverence. What to speak of fearing God? Fearing God is hardly there in our Sanatana Dharma. They say you don't fear God, you fear breaking His laws of nature, breaking the laws of Dharma. You fear that. But God as a person is not to be feared. In fact, it begins with reverence. Then God can be your friend, you can be His servant, you can be His friend, loving servant, loving parents, loving gopis. So this is very special in Krishna's avatara. So it is Lord Ramachandra is Krishna only, but he has restricted his how much he exhibits, how much of his leelas he exhibits, he has restricted. Narsimha, again, same. So Advaitam, Achyutam, Anadim, Ananta Rupam. All these incarnations are one. Advaitam, Achyutam, Anadim, Anantaru. All of them are unlimited. Anantarupam, and there are unlimited rupas. Same Govinda has.